Shut up and sit down.
Hi guys, it's Dodge here from Big Mech Workshop and Paint Studio, and today we've got another new release for you. Anyone who has bought bases from us before may have seen the old Temple Ruin ones. Well, finally, after a lot of work, we've gone ahead and I've started making the Mark II version, which look a lot more three-dimensional, a lot more interesting to the eye, and they're easy enough to paint with a couple of washes and some dry brushes. So, without any further banter, let's have a closer look. So I hope there's enough light for you on my desk, and that's coming up okay. These are the ones I was talking about. These are the old Mark I version. I can figure out where my camera is. There we go. But as you can see, they're pretty flat and pretty boring. I've put in a few details here and there. But obviously a bit flat, a bit boring, never finished that entire set. You know, that's just the first lot. Let's move those out of the way. They're still available on our eBay store. Now let's move on to the new release for this week. I wanted to make the same sort of thing, but with a lot more dimensions to it. I'm trying to find the centre of my camera still, because it's over my shoulder, guys. Yeah, as you can imagine, put a lot more work in it, and these are the 32mm. They come in sets of 10. Also, they've been designed particularly in a manner so you can get more dynamic poses for your models than you usually would. Instead of that old flat look, I'll show you a few more there. It took a lot of time to measure these up with a whole bunch of different marines to see how well you can get them to sit dynamically or in a dramatic pose. All it needs a couple of pins in the legs, or you could just super glue them on if you really wanted to, but I'd recommend plastic glue. Then we've also, that's a set of 10. The different colours because of the different amount of pigment that was used to cast them, so don't worry about that. Then got the 40mm, which Andy's been stealing all of. He's got tons of those on his army, which he took to a competition this weekend. And we've been working really hard to get the bottoms nice and smooth and flat for you. It's taken a while, but we've been improving our casting techniques now, and these are coming up pretty well. Again, if you can imagine a Terminator on here, I don't have one to hand. If I had one to hand, I'd put that on. But same sort of thing. You can stick them on in a dynamic sort of pose. I like the concept of being able to have them stood on something, shooting up or down, rather than just walking across these old flat ones. And these will be going up for sale very soon on our eBay store, same price as everything else. And there's a competition this month, which will involve anyone who buys anything off our eBay store will be in with a chance of winning something. But there's another video coming out about that today, so I'd go and watch that one. It's probably in the same playlist, so go find that, because buy something from us this month, win a chance of getting a fully painted monolith. And we also have them in 50mm at the moment. We haven't got 60mm. We're waiting to hear back from our laser cutting guy to send us the blanks that we need to finish working with. As you can see, much more dynamic. These black patches are simply where I've been touching them with pigment on my fingers. These are basically just made for Andy's Centurions. Yeah, don't worry about any of that. That's just where my glove's been touching it with stuff on. The pigment's very thick, it gets everywhere. Right, we also have an Element Games code now. So if you guys ever buy anything off Element Games, you can now use our code, and you will get double the amount of I think they call them crystals, points, whatever, on Element Games, and we also get more. And what we're going to do with that more is buy more models and more kits for your painting tutorials on a Thursday. That's all there is for this release. They're going to get painted up, then they're going to get thrown up on eBay, so it shouldn't be too long. There might even be a painting tutorial for them on Thursday, different ways to paint the different rubbles. That's all there is for this video, so check out the other video for the competition, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, and always share with your friends on Facebook, because that way our channel travels even further. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.